The following is a Broncos Broadcast Network production.
Good morning and welcome to the Broncos Broadcasting Network. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Caroline. On today's broadcast, we have this week's instructional academic video.
BBN News begins now. Today is Tuesday, October 1st. If today is your birthday, you were born on National Homemade Cookie Day. You share a birthday with former President Jimmy Carter, who turns 100 today. And on this date in history, back in 1971, the Walt Disney World Resort opened. If today is your birthday, happy birthday.
Attention seniors, schedule your senior portraits today. Katie will be hosting 2 more road shoots on campus. The next one will be on October 7th. The only way for your photo to appear in the yearbook is to attend one of these road shoots or to visit Katie's studio. Register today at katie.com/book.
Davenport High School will hold their annual Title I Spanish Night tonight at 5:30.
Attention seniors, it is time to pay your senior dues. Your senior dues include a yearbook, glass shirt, lawn sign, pendant, and access to class events throughout the year. Your senior dues are now $145 but the price goes up again November 1st. Get your senior dues today.
And seniors, remember the date to paint your parking spot is this Thursday. Please remember you will have to provide your own paint.
Young Club will meet after school in Miss Phillips' room today, room 249B.
The next National Honor Society meeting will take place after school today in the Broncoteria. If you have any questions, please see Mr. DeJean in room 306.
Art Club will meet tomorrow from 2:05 to 3 p.m. in Miss Finley's room, building 3, room 108.
Speech and debate team will meet tomorrow from 2 until 3 p.m. in Mr. Swans's room, room 313A.
On to this week's academic instructional video, where we have a simple chat explaining casual versus professional writing and other English standards.
You could easily tell who the press were. They were the noobs who played their characters like staggering drunks. What am I reading? I'm reading a book. And this book is called Little Brother. It's a very interesting book, and I kind of like it quite a lot.
Why do you like it?
Why do I like it? I like this book because it conveys a bunch of messages, has wordplay, and it uses quite a lot of English.
Why do you think English is important for the story?
I think English is important for the story because there's a lot to learn from English. There's a lot of messages that can be hidden in between just maybe 3 sentences, 2 sentences, possibly even 1 sentence. Because there's a few texts out there that use 1 sentence and the meaning is 1,000 times deeper than what it says on the surface. And there's quite a few examples that you can actually use about this, and there's even examples of just regular word usage as well in English. Like, let's say we use isn't. There's isn't, and then there's is not. If we use isn't, that's something that would be used in what we would call a casual writing style. But if we're using something like is not, that would be something in a more professional style. Professional writing is better for the circumstances where you're having to deal with a college professor or possibly even your boss at your job. But a casual writing stance is more or less like writing to your grandma, trying to make a postcard, things that are just easy to read and fun to be around. But another good example would be sentencing. Just like how in some texts there are sentences that are 5 sentences long that are extremely hard to get the grasp of the theme or the topic that it's trying to convey to you. And then there's also sentences that are 2 sentences long and they're super easy to figure out. It only matters about how much the author is willing to give you in English and for you to understand how to write it down on paper. Because let's say I gave you a text and you decided to start writing an essay on it. How would you start it? Well, you'd start it with a topic sentence to draw your viewer in. Then you would also have your theme as well, because how else are you going to set your essay if there's no theme to it? You can't just write an essay and there's just words there. You have to base it around something. So that introduction has to be set up for everything to be there. But now, I'm going to get back to reading this book.
Today's ACT word of the day is resolute, meaning determined or set in opinion. I begged Miss Gables to raise my grade in class, but she was resolute that I'd gotten the grade I deserved.
The DHS Theater Department proudly presents Puffs on October 18th and 19th at 7 p.m. Get your tickets today by scanning the QR code on your screen.
The first ever Davenport High School parade will take place in downtown Davenport on Thursday, October 10th at 5:30 p.m. Be there for the Davenport Stampede. If you are worried about making it back to the school for the game, you can purchase a bus ticket for $5, which will take you from the school to the parade and back to school in time for the game.
Attention seniors, there is still time to order your cap and gowns. Please go to harifjones.com for ordering information.
Broncos, your homecoming theme has been announced. DHS presents The Enchanted Garden. Get your tickets today from event ticketing on the DHS website.
Please know there will not be any outside guests. Only DHS students are allowed to attend. There will not be any paper tickets, so please bring your school ID, and tickets are non-refundable.
You must have a 2.0 GPA, no major discipline referrals before October 12th, and have no outstanding obligations in order to purchase tickets. If you have any outstanding obligations, please take care of them so you can attend homecoming.
Tickets can be purchased through hometown ticketing on the DHS website.
On to Broncos sports. The girls volleyball team is back in action tonight when they host Central Point Christian Academy. Varsity's first serve is at 6:30.
The boys football team will host the Haines City Hornets on Friday. Kickoff is at 7:30.
Boys soccer conditioning begins tomorrow at the track from 2:30 until 3:30. You must be cleared and activate before you begin conditioning. Tryouts will occur on October 16th and 18th. If you have any questions, please see Coach Pablo in room 333F.
Thank you for joining us today for Broncos News. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Caroline. Have a great day, Broncos.